Alright guys, today we're going to be going ahead and looking at the top 5 players at every single position for MUT 19. Before we get into that real fast, we have comment today coming in from Deployed who says, "Love the videos, bro, keep grinding." I appreciate you very, very much. Make sure you go ahead and comment down below if you want to win comment of the day. Also, go ahead guys, can we hit 75 likes on this video? Slap the like button down below if you want to go ahead and help us hit that goal. And finally, last and final least, is going to be the question of the day. The question of the day is going to go ahead and be, if you had to choose one of these players to add to your squad day one, just one player, who would it be and why? Tell me down below. So starting off right away with quarterbacks, we have our top 5 quarterbacks in MUT 19. We have Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, and Matt Ryan. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats of these players real fast, just to go ahead and see what the stats are actually looking like day one. You see this is A-Rod stats day one. Very, very nice. Next guy we have here is going to be Tom Brady, the GOAT of all GOATs. TB12, I believe is what his workout thing is called. But that's Tom Brady. And again, these are just basically, so not going to have these crazy, ridiculous stats. But it's always nice just to see what they look like day one. Personally speaking, if I had to choose one quarterback out of this whole entire list to add to my squad day one, you know I would choose Aaron Rodgers without a question of a doubt. I do love Aaron Rodgers. He is amazing. So, yes, I would choose Aaron Rodgers. Don't get me wrong, Tyrod Taylor, Russell Wilson, all these guys are still really great. It's just that my personal favorite would be Aaron Rodgers. And it's kind of funny that Matt Ryan's on the list of top 5. I'm kidding, Falcons fans. 85 overall, though, is a top 5, which is kind of weird. I mean, he does have another version at an 88, but it's so weird to see an 85 being on the top 5 list of positions. It's just, this year, I feel like, overall-wise, a lot of people have come down. Of course, there's no Andrew Luck. There's a lot less players than there was last year. I believe 85, what's got high overall-wise, day one. It's just kind of weird overall together. Same thing with halfbacks. Every position, it seems like everyone's overall is less. Next guy we have here is going to be halfbacks. We have Le'Veon Bell, David Johnson, Ezekiel Elliott, Todd Gurley, and Devontae Freeman. Starting off right away with Le'Veon Bell, comes in at an 88 overall. He has 84 speed, 85 elusiveness, 90 ball carrier vision, 85 stiff arm. Now, it's kind of weird because when they did do the cover reveal, where they had to go from one page to the next, he was a 90. Now he's an 88. So I'm not sure why they made his overall go down once they released the database, because he was not a 88 before the database released. So I'm not sure why that actually happened. But with that in mind, we do go ahead and see that this is going to be David Johnson's. Next guy we have here is going to be Ezekiel Elliott, who is the 3rd best running back in MUT 19. And then we're going to go ahead and look at Todd Gurley. Stat-wise, not too bad. And that is going to be one more guy, Devontae Freeman. 85 overall again. Which I might just be completely stupid. I don't remember last year as well as I think I should. Because I do not believe last year 85 was the 85 was actually the top 5 list. I don't know. But we have Kyle Uchek, James Devlin, Anthony Sherman, Patrick Ritton. They always write his name incorrectly. It's Ricard. They always spell his name incorrectly. It's Patrick Ricard. It's not. I always see this and I'm always like, what are they doing? It's Ricard. And Tommy Buchanan. And of course, we're not going to look at fullbacks, so not really that important. No offense to fullbacks, but just we really don't care about fullbacks too much. Alright, next we have, it's going to be Antonio Brown, which is going to be your cover athlete player when you pre-order the game. So I was getting this incorrect for the longest time. You do not get an 80 overall cover athlete, Antonio Brown. You get an 89. So this is the card you get. If you pre-order the game, you get the cover athlete. This is the card you get. You get an 89. So it's pretty much what I am guessing is the same as his base elite. So kind of cool. 84 speed isn't the best, but it's whatever. Day one, that will definitely be a lot better than it will be in like a couple weeks. In all honesty, though, like 2 months down the road, 84 speed Antonio Brown is going to just be completely useless, right? Because of the fact, as you go down the road, bam, you know, cards need more and more speed because cornerbacks get faster and faster. Next guy we have here is going to be Odell Beckham. I believe Odell Beckham last year was like the 3rd on the list. Now he is the 4th on the list, which is kind of interesting how the times have changed. And we have Mr. AJ Green coming in next. AJ Green being 87 overall in MUT 19. Obviously having 82 speed. So again, I don't know if it's any different than last year overall wise. I can't remember like speed wise. If I know speed last year at the beginning of the year was awful, and you know that's just how it works, but I'm not sure if it was this bad. Like 77 speed for an 89 tight end, that's really bad. I mean, you could get a lot of good budget cornerbacks that could cover him. Not obviously it's Gronkowski, but I'm saying you get a lot of budget cornerbacks that could go one-on-one with Rob Gronkowski. Now, of course, tight end wise, any corner can cover a tight end, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that, you know, cornerbacks can cover tight ends. I'm trying to say that I remember last year there being a lot faster players when it comes to tight ends. But 79 speed, 85 catching for Travis Kelce is not bad in any kind of concept. Next guy we have here is going to be Delanie Walker. And I'm definitely saying if I had to choose one player for next year, like tight end wise, Delanie Walker would be my guy. Because of the fact he has decent speed at 79. And he also has really good run block. Any card of his has amazing run block. Let's see what Greg Olsen is looking like. 85 overall Greg Olsen. And finally, last but not least, we have Jordan Reed. Wow, Jordan Reed. I haven't said his name in a while. He is going to come in next. So that's going to be a 5th and final tight end, which not bad stats in any kind of way. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and look at, I'm going to glance over the offensive linemen. We're not going to look at the stats. Obviously, I don't want to make this video 100 minutes long and make it boring. Obviously, you guys don't really care about offensive linemen as much. We have left tackles. We have left guards. We have centers. You see right there. We have right guard. And finally, we're going to go ahead and go to the right tackle. And that's offensive lineman, which not many people would care about. So let's go ahead and get into the actually important positions, and that's going to be the rest of the positions defensively, of course. So we're going to start off right away with J.J. Watt. See his stats right there, not bad. 88 block shed. This card is going to be a glitch day one. Based on the short time I played Madden 19 for the beta, all I gotta say is block shed is really, really important. And just the whole idea of pressure is very important in Madden 19. So having someone with 88 block shed, especially day one, is gonna just be completely disgusting to have. So cannot wait for that to happen. And obviously we're gonna have to wait a little bit for that to happen. But I mean, obviously, because not everyone's gonna get that card. Alright, next guy we have here is gonna be Brandon Graham coming in. Not that bad. And finally, we have Joey Bosa, who is a free agent. Okay, I don't know why sometimes EA does that on their website, where they make certain cards free agents when they're not free agents. I'm sure any Chargers fans would agree with me that seeing him as a free agent for your team is not definitely very good. Let's go ahead and go to right end, and Mark Ingram. So, all Chargers free agents? I guess they just didn't get the actual logo. They didn't put the logo in there for that. I know if you went on the beta, they actually, I think they messed up. They put San Diego Chargers instead of LA Chargers. So we got Aaron Donald coming in number 1. We got Everson Griffin coming in number 2. Number 3 is going to be Jarrell Casey. Number 4 is going to be Mike Daniels. And finally, number 5 is going to be Melvin Ingram. Now, when it comes to a lot of these players, what I'm starting to realize is some people have been commenting this, and it's so true. Because of training, a lot of these players might go for a lot more money or a lot more coins. Just because, again, training is everything in Madden 19. I watched a lot of the Game Changer videos. I really caught up with everything I've been missing. And learning more and more is that training is everything you need to do. If you're not training, there's issues in Madden 19, because that's how you get cards up. That's how you get cards with different chemistries, different abilities, all that kind of good stuff. And if you don't train anyone, or you don't have any kind of training on your players, you're going to have a lot of issues, and you're going to get spanked a lot in Madden 19. So I definitely, as I'm learning more and more, you know, a lot of these base elites, a lot of elites probably will get quick sold. And it makes packs actually valuable. It makes packs actually, you know, reason to pool packs. But at the same time, it does go ahead and drive up the price of a lot of cards, because people are going to be going ahead and quick selling a lot of them. So let's say, for example, this Geno Atkins, if it was power-upable, say that 10 times fast, then you obviously, this basically right here, people start quick selling it, then that would drive up the price on the market. Now, not every single card is can be powered up. Keep that in mind. So obviously some cards can be powered up, some cards can't. So if Damian Snacks, or Damian Harrison, I call him Snacks, can't be powered up, then obviously it doesn't matter if you quick sell his card, that won't affect the market. So I'm just interested to see what happens. But with everyone pulling packs, and so many people going to be pulling packs day one, I don't really think it's going to impact the market too much. It should do a little bit to it, but not, you know, to a certain degree that's like crazy difference. We have Von Miller coming in right here. Number 2, Justin Houston, 87 overall. Number 3 is going to go ahead and be Miles Jack. Number 4 is going to be Nigel Bradham. And finally, number 5 for our left side linebacker is going to be Ryan Kerrigan. Now, the funny thing is, a lot of these players actually have other versions. Like, for example, Kerrigan has a 90 overall Team Diamond. That's just mainly because of the fact that, you know, the base elites are not the highest overall cards, which I do like. I definitely like the fact that it's not just like, oh, this card has only one version of him. Not most cards, but a lot of cards have multiple versions. Like, for example, Luke Kuechly doesn't, because he's an 89. But cards that are low overalls, a lot of times will have a flashback. They have a veteran, a heavy lifter, all that kind of good stuff. For example, there is 30 total. There is 30 cards that have at least, actually no, 42 total that have another card other than their base elite. So with that in mind, we have Mr. Luke Kuechly coming in right here. We have Bobby Wagner coming in second. Number 3, we have Reuben Foster. Number 4, we have Deion Jones. And finally, number 5 is going to go ahead and be Demario Davis. I feel like he's a really old player. I don't know why. I just feel like he is a really old player. But with that in mind, let's go ahead and go right outside linebackers. Almost done the top 5 list of every single position, guys. If you are still watching, make sure you go ahead and comment down below and say applesauce. I appreciate it very much. Nonetheless, though, right here you can see we do have Mr. Levante David, who is the best right outside linebacker for MUT 19. Number 2 is going to be Javion Clowney. Not bad stats at all. He is no matter what Javion Clowney card you get, it's always a beast. It doesn't matter if it's like, even if it was like 60 overall, it would still have some amazing block shed. Javion Clowney cards are always the best that ever do it. And next card we have here is going to be Telvin Smith, who in my opinion is one of the best linebackers in the league. I'm kind of surprised he's only like an 85 overall here. I'm really surprised on that one, because I feel like he should be a lot higher overall than that. But our last card is going to be Anthony Barr, who, of course, is always lowly rated, yet this card, Anthony Barr is one of the best. 71 zone coverage, which is probably better than most cornerbacks at, you know, his price point, whatever it's going to be. So it is so funny to see how lowly rated they make Barr. Nonetheless, so we have our cornerbacks, and our cornerbacks are going to be Jalen Ramsey coming in number 1. And of course, Jalen Ramsey also does have a 92 overall diamond card, which we looked at in yesterday's video. You see right there, 90 zone, 89 zone, 90 press. This card is absolutely disgusting. Second card we have here is going to be Patrick Peterson. Number 3 is going to go ahead and be Xavier Rhodes. The road is closed. Number 4 is going to go ahead and be AJ Aboye. And finally, the fifth and final best cornerback in Madden 19 is going to be Richard Sherman, who is now a member of the San Francisco 49ers. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the free safeties for MUT 19. Free safeties and strong safety, and then we'll just glance over kicker and punter. So, free safety number 1 is going to be Harrison Smith. Free safety number 2 is going to be Earl Thomas III, who is a member of the Seahawks right now, but I've heard many, many rumors of him wanting to leave the Seattle Seahawks. I'm not sure if he's going to. Obviously, Richard Sherman going to the 49ers and Cam Chancellor retiring, I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But if he does leave, where do you guys think he would go? I know a lot of people saying the Cowboys. He wanted to go to the Cowboys. I'm not sure if he's going to go to the Cowboys, though, but he wanted to go there, and I'm sure Dallas would probably love to have Earl Thomas as a free safety, but it would also have to work with, if it was just trade or if it was a contract, it would have to work that way too. So, not sure what's going to happen with that. I've heard a lot of rumors NFL-wise. Dez Bryant going to the Steelers. I mean, there's a lot of things going on right now. Eric Berry is the best strong safety in Madden 19. Or MUT 19. Right there you can see his stats. Number 2 is going to be Malcolm Jenkins of the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 3 is going to be Cam Chancellor, which is really funny to see him in Madden 19, even though he did retire. But I love the fact he is in it because I'm definitely picking this card up. And EA always has to disrespect him for his speed. Every Cam Chancellor card last year, every Cam Chancellor card this year, obviously being the only one, always has awful speed. And it's just so funny. I mean, like last year, I could not use the Cam Chancellor card because of how bad the speed was. And it looks like this year, they're going to do the same exact concept. So, 84 overall, who is a budget beast at free safety. Just a budget beast. 87 speed, 83 zone. This card is absolutely amazing. But, of course, he probably will go for a lot just because of training points and also for the fact that he does have some really good stats. So top 10 kicker and punter, or top 5 kicker and punter is going to be Johnny Hecker, Justin Tucker, Matt Bryant, Marquette King, Tress Way, Greg Zuerlein, Stefan Ghost, Thomas Morstead, Matt Prater, Janikowski, Sam Cook, and Chris Jones. There you go, guys. That's top 5 at every single position in MUT 19. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.